Let's go to Skype and bring in the head coach of the Colorado State Rams. The Rams getting ready to play the CU Buffs Saturday, 5 o'clock kickoff at Sports Authority Field. Mike, welcome to the show.
Welcome. Good to see y'all again. Y'all look comfortable again in those chairs.
Very comfortable.
Thanks,
very,
Coach.
very comfortable. Thanks. Hey, Mike, it's your first year experiencing this game. Look, I know it's not Georgia, Georgia Tech. I know it's not Georgia, Florida. How would you characterize, from your experience so far, how would you characterize rivalry week against the CU Buffs?
I would characterize it as very similar to the rivalries that I've been associated with. Since I got the job in January, everywhere I've been, everybody talks about this game and what it means and, you know, how important it is that we play CU, how excited they are. You know, I know Chad Brown's not on the other side of the field, so I feel a little bit better. But, you know, they're playing hard. New defensive coordinator over there, Jim Levitt's got them playing hard. It's going to be – it's fun. Rivalry weeks are fun. Guys are excited and guys are energized.
All right, Coach, you guys have had some turnover issues the first couple of games. I'm sure you've been
Look
working –
at him, the CU guy bringing out the negative right away.
No. I'm just asking questions. Turnovers have been an issue. Are you guys doing extra ball security? How are you going to shore that up for the matchup on Saturday?
I think we've hit our quota for probably the first 5 games, so I'm guessing we're going to be turnover-free this Saturday. But no, we're working, going back to fundamentals. We actually have ball security periods every day, but we got to make sure that we're doing the little things, extra run polish. I mean, we're having handoff exchanges. We're hitting the running back too high in the pads. Our footwork and fundamentals as a quarterback, when to get rid of the ball, when not to. But I don't like talking about, hey, we can't turn the ball over. We can't turn the ball over. I don't want our guys scared to throw it or scared to cut it loose or afraid to run the ball. Just went back to fundamentals of how to hold the ball and our proper footwork and mechanics as a quarterback.
He's Coach Mike Bobo of CSU, and all of our guests appear courtesy of Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Mike, what went into your decision here, your thought-making process when it came to bringing back Nick Stevens as your starting quarterback? He struggled against Minnesota. You brought in Coleman Key, who had some pretty good success against a highly ranked team. So why coming back with Nick Stevens? Why Coleman Key sitting and waiting?
Well, I thought Nick, you know, obviously statistically didn't play well, and we were really stagnant as a whole group offensively. And you know, the quarterback position is going to get the credit, and they're going to get the blame. And you know, whether your offense is running up down the field or they're struggling a little bit, it's always the quarterback's fault. And I didn't feel that way. I thought we missed some open guys, but I thought he was looking at the right place. We just got to be a little more accurate. When Coleman came in, he missed some guys too. We really didn't hit anybody except for one pass to Joe Hansley. It was a very good defense, and we knew it was going to be a struggle against Minnesota to throw the football. And I felt going into the season, I have confidence in Nick Stevens of understanding this offense and running this offense, and I still do. But at the same time, you want to get the other guy ready. And that's what we've continued to do this week. Coleman's probably got 25% of the snaps with the ones, and Nick's got 75%. You will see both guys, but Nick is the starter, and have the utmost confidence in Nick that he's going to play well this Saturday.
What's the story with Rashard Higgins right now?
I will know in probably about another hour and a half when we get out there and practice, and hopefully he's moving around better than he was yesterday. Wednesday was better than Tuesday. Tuesday was better than Monday. I feel good about Rashard and him playing, but today will be a telltale sign of whether he's going to be able to go or not.
You going to let us know in a couple hours? Or you're going to keep it secret till kickoff?
I'll come back on the show and let you know.
Okay, I appreciate that. We'll give you the phone number. Coach, what do you know about your team right now? I mean, you had a blowout win against Savannah State. And then you have a tough loss against a really good team in Minnesota. What have you learned about your team so far this year?
Well, what I thought going into the season, that they're going to play hard and play for 60 minutes. They really genuinely care about each other, and that's something that I loved since day one I got on this job. There's a love for each other on this football team, and they'll go to battle. We talk about 3 things all the time: toughness, effort, and discipline. You know, being physically and mentally tough, which we showed that last week, you know, playing hard and also preparing hard with your effort. And then the last thing is discipline. We were not disciplined enough to win that football game. We got to be disciplined in everything we do, and that's our job as coaches, to be better prepared this week and make sure we're disciplined on the little things. And it's a job as the players to make sure they take onus and look at themselves and make sure we handle the little things.
All right, Coach, you're taking on the other side. Now, CU had the disappointing loss to Hawaii, they had the blowout win against UMass. What do you know about them right now?
Well, I know they're running the ball very effectively. Over 600 yards rushing in 2 games. I don't care who you're playing. That tells me you're fitting up on the right people. You're getting the hat in the right place, and you got giving guys space, and they're getting long runs. I think they've got some confidence. Anytime you win, it's good for team morale. And they've just coming off a win, so I think their spirits are high. I know they're going to play well. We expect their best. Defensively, like I mentioned earlier, they've gone to the 3-4. I think they're playing hard. They're being opportunistic, getting their hands on more balls, tip balls, interceptions. It's going to be a tough challenge. We got to identify, when they're in 3-4, 4-3, identify their pass rusher. We got to do a good job of that. But the main thing, we got to come out and do what we did last week, but also be a little bit more disciplined in the little things that determine whether you win or lose ball games, and that's turning the ball over. We got to take care of the ball, and if we'll do that, we'll be in this ball game.
Mike, I'm guessing you're pretty happy with the crowd. You had a sold-out stadium last weekend, and from what I understand, ticket sales are going pretty well from your side, at least, for Saturday's game.
It's awesome. We had a full house last week, and then come back in the second half. I know in the past sometimes the students leave, but they were there the whole game. I did a pep rally on campus earlier today with our students. We have over 11,000 student tickets sold. I think over close to 30,000 for the game. So that's excitement. You love your fans to be passionate and your fan base to be into it, and I'm ready for an exciting atmosphere on Saturday.
Well, Mike, Chad won't say this, but I will. Good luck on Saturday.
I'll say it to you as well. Good luck, Coach.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Mike,
thanks for having me.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye-bye.
That's CSU head football coach Mike Bobo giving us his time. That was nice.